Hello friends, welcome you all on my channel IELTS at Home. My name is Navpreet Kaur, your host, guide and mentor on this channel. As you know, I earlier prepared lots of videos on IELTS basic information and also on listening module. Even my today's video is based on listening, but it is based on listening section 4, which contains one word fill up type questions. So follow my tips and tricks to solve this section. This section is easy as well as tough. Tough in the sense because there is no time break in this section, but it's also easy because mostly this section contains one word fill up type questions. Also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. You can find that link in the description box below. So without any further delay, let's start. So before I play the audio, read all the question in given time. Firstly, read the topic, that is ethnography in business. So what is the use of ethnography in business? There are two bullet points. First, to investigate customer needs and dash. Second, to help companies develop new design. So in the first bullet point, you can see your fill up. Here it is mentioned that ethnography is used to investigate customer needs and dash. It means your fill up or your answer will also be related to customers. The hint is to investigate two things about customer. One is mentioned, that is customer needs, and other is your fill up. And listen carefully what other thing which is related to customer and which is also need to investigate. Then there are examples are given of ethnographic research in business. Firstly is kitchen equipment. Researchers found that cooks could not easily see the dash in measuring cups. So here you need to listen what the cooks were not able to see in the measuring cups. Next is cell phones. Second bullet point, these customers wanted to check the dash used. As it is mentioned that the customer paid to use the cell phone of entrepreneurs, but why they use their cell phones? What they want to check about the entrepreneurs? So here you need to listen about that thing. Next is about computer companies. There was a need to develop dash to improve communication between system administrators and colleagues. Here they need something to develop to improve communication between their system administrator and colleague. So what they need to develop? You need to listen here that thing. Another is about hospitals. Nurses needed to access information about dash in different parts of the hospital. So what nurses need to access information? But whose information? It's easy. Here you can predict your answer. What nurses need? Obviously they need the information about the patients. So now I'm going to play audio. Listen carefully and perform the test. Then I will reveal the answers with explanation.
So, what's it got to do with business, you may ask? Well, businesses are finding that ethnography can offer them deeper insight into the possible needs of customers, either present or future, as well as providing valuable information about their attitudes towards existing products.
As you listen the audio, here the speaker said that ethnography can offer them deeper insight into the possible needs of customers, either present or future, as well as, here is the answer, providing valuable information about their attitudes. Their means customers' attitudes. So your answer will be attitude or attitudes.
One team of researchers did a project for a company manufacturing kitchen equipment. They watched how cooks used measuring cups to measure out things like sugar and flour. They saw that the cooks had to check and recheck the contents because although the measuring cups had numbers inside them, the cooks couldn't see these easily. So,
in the audio, speaker said that they saw means one team of researchers saw that the cooks had to check and recheck the contents because although the measuring cups had numbers inside them, the cooks could not see these easily. So it means what the cooks were not able to see? The numbers. So numbers is the answer.
Another team of ethnographic researchers looked at how cell phones were used in Uganda, in Africa. They found that people who didn't have their own phones could pay to use the phones of local entrepreneurs. Because these customers paid in advance for their calls, they were eager to know how much time they'd spent on the call so far.
Here the speaker said that because these customers paid in advance for their calls, they were eager to know. It means they wanted to know how much time they had spent on their call so far. So here what they want to check? The time spent by the entrepreneurs. So time is the answer.
Ethnographic research has also been carried out in computer companies. In one company, IT systems administrators were observed for several weeks. It was found that a large amount of their work involved communicating with colleagues in order to solve problems, but that they didn't have a standard way of exchanging information from spreadsheets and so on. So, the team came up with an idea for software that would help them to do this.
Here the speaker said that they didn't have a standard way of exchanging information from spreadsheet and so on. So the team came up with an idea for software that would help them to do this. To overcome that problem, they need a software. So the software is the answer.
A team observed and talked to nurses working in hospitals. This led to the recognition that the nurses needed to access the computer records of their patients no matter where they were.
Clearly mentioned by the speaker that the nurses needed to access the computer records of their patients no matter where they were. Records here means information. The nurses want to have access of information about their patients. So patient is the right answer. Thank you for watching my videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and also watch my other videos. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and you can find the link in description box. Thank you.